I hope the sessions are engaging enough. I can assure you with the panel and the speaker list that I have, it's definitely going to be interesting. And Ajay has personally promised me that, so. So, yeah, here we are to talk about building the right team to enable growth at different stages of scale. We have representation from Rapido, Stockgro, Pratilipi, MyGate, who are clocking an amazing scale. So I will just dive right into it. For example, let's talk about Pratilipi, right? So from 2015, you were clocking in around 1 million users with a few million content pieces reads, right? To 30 million users today and around 550 million reads. That's an amazing scale, right? Yeah, and Pratilipi by definition means every lipi, like communicating in every language. So that's where their heart is, right? So how did you actually approach building the right initial team to drive hyper growth of this level? And of course, feel free to back it up with any interesting anecdotes and real world examples to better illustrate this.
Thank you, Shivani. Such a nice introduction. So for us, it has a learned approach. It's not like from very beginning we knew that what's kind of going to work out for us. For us, it's mainly very high ownership and resourcefulness. So these two things along with speed of execution. So this ultimately gives us a playbook that what's going to work out. Either it's engineering, tech, product design, or ops. Also, just one more pointer to that is with a lot of companies down the line 2-3 years or more, then we kind of focus towards stability because speed comes at cost. So, but with this, if your existing team has a scale of ambition and they also have this rigor or they kind of identify the first order issues in the order, then it basically is a perfect mix. So instead of indexing individuals on experience or seniority, for us it's basically someone who's probably an intern or fresher but has shown that kind of tremendous ownership has worked out. So we have multiple examples within the company where someone who had joined us an Android intern is now heading the entire vertical of comics, right? So there are multiple such examples we have.
So the benefit is two-way, right? Like they take ownership and you grow them within the ranks and to your organization, right? So it's a win-win. So that's a great way to look at it. I'll come to you, Vijay, next, right? So MyGate.
Yeah, I think this works, right?
Yeah. MyGate is your first startup, right? So how did you actually envision building an initial team? Did you struggle with it, or were you always clear about how to go about it? And how did you actually tie it back to your growth strategy as well?
Yeah, I think when the building the team aspect of MyGate, right? Fortunately, unfortunately, I have close to 10. I had close to 10, 12 years of experience even before I started MyGate. Right? I think the interaction that I had with multiple folks during this 10, 12 years helped me to cement some relationship and understanding some personas well, right? And when the thought of MyGate came, or the problem statement when we identified that what we wanted to solve, right? And that is the time I had to do a deep dive into what kind of people, right? What kind of co-founders do we need for this, right? One is that you keep jamming with people, or you keep on your social network, you feel that okay, I'm a good friend of this person, let me have him on board, right? I think most of the founders make that mistake that I've got good relationship with this person, and that immediate circle you try to form a group and try to start something. But the startup inherently needs some deliverables, right? Like something like product thinking or deep tech thinking, or operational capabilities and probably sales capabilities that you need. And that's the time you need to see which of your friends will meet that kind of requirement. And it's not that you have so many friends and I know that so and so person will be able to do a particular task well. It's not that I go to him and I tell him and the person will straight away join, right? So most important thing is like any business, right? You need to have your, almost like, top of the funnel, you keep evangelizing with them. Most importantly, you need to, they need to resonate with what you're talking, right? And you don't have to do too much of, explanation that, this is what I'm thinking and this is what the idea is, right? Generally what we see is, you guys must be experiencing that in, while you're performing a lot many interviews, right? You try to basically identify the person in first probably 2 to 3 minutes, right? Because what you can decide in 2 to 3 minutes, you will spend 10 days also you'll decide the same thing, right? Mostly all those 10 days is to validate what your thought process is. I think for me that part was very important that okay, this is the startup and these are the kind of skills that I would require to scale this startup. And who among my friends, right, are interested in this kind of challenge and who are in different phases of their life also, right? And all those things stitching together and identifying the right people is the most important, right? And I would say that 80 to 90% of the startups fail because of the wrong, co-founder and the wrong founding. Right? It's very, very important for you to form that, in the initial stage. I think that's what has helped me. Probably, the wisdom of 12 years of experience and interacting with a lot of people, right? From that technique.
I'll come back to that point in a bit, right? And very interesting insight, right? I mean, how do you know about it as an initial founder? But I want to come to you, Pawan, like with the latest CDC funding. Congratulations, by the way. It's 3 to 4x growth year over year. Yeah. So I want to know I'm sure a lot of people in the audience also want to know how do you envision the future of intra-city transport and what factors will really go into building that product that will sustain this growth and scale?
Got it. So before actually giving out the number, let me just tell few other things. If you see a matured ride-sharing market elsewhere in the world, US, Europe, and everything, the ride-sharing penetration is what, like 15-20% of the overall commute market. Okay, and if you look at similar economies like China or Indonesia, okay, China with almost 50% more urban cities than India, a single company like Didi does 30 million rides a single day. Okay, and similarly, if you take Gojek in Indonesia, they have this one Jakarta, which is like our mobile, and these guys do like 1 million rides in just that one city on just one mode of category, which is by taxi, right? India, if you come to India, it is a commute market of 300 million commutes, and it has lesser rated transport infrastructure as compared to China or any other country. And you can easily spot like 12 Jakarta. If you combine all the tier 1 cities and tier 2 cities together, you can actually spot this. So in any pessimistic estimate also, you can easily envision a 25 million ride market, out of which 30% is just from this first mile last mile connectivity, just by serving the metro users. And what is the entire ride sharing market doing right as of today? 3 million. I mean, all categories put together. Rapido is currently serving close to 1 million requests a single day, and the entire industry, the big names, Ola, Uber, everybody put together, we are all doing not even 3 million rides a day, right? So the potential is like crazy, but obviously these opportunities are nothing without the right product, right execution. They are just these numbers of a piece of paper, right? Unless you have the right team to understand the problem statement. Like even before we came in, ride sharing was already existing in the country. Today, that category has been consistently degrowing. Why? Because that wasn't the product that the Indian market required, the cabs or the high price product. People over here have minimal disposable income, so the kind of solutions that they require to commute daily and day out has to be different. And that is where I believe our team has helped right from the start. So ours is an interesting story. We pivoted from our previous startup. So it was not that the credit of Rapido or the credit of this Series D funding as well goes to any of the founders themselves. It is the team. It is the team that stayed then, and it is the team that is currently with us that has actually done this. So we went out and identified, hey, this seems like an interesting opportunity. Let's figure out what is the right solution. There are certain companies that are already solving this problem, but I don't think they are solving it right. Let's understand the problem better. Literally, we had 19 team members. We went to 4 cities, all on the ground for like a week, 10 days. Got perspective. Then we understood that, hey, you know what? The only transportation mode that is fully penetrated inside the market, right from a Delhi to a city like Jorhat in Assam, right? It is a bike. And that's how it started.
Yeah, and I totally resonate with that, right? Like I can probably afford a car, but I would always prefer a bike in the traffic. So that's great. Ajay, you have been an investor for part of your career, right? Probably, tell the audience more about what are the mistakes that entrepreneurs make while building their first set of team, initial team, putting it together.
Rani, I want to answer the question, but before that, everyone has to download Stockgro.
Everyone, please.
We distribute more than $2 million every day. That is 15 crore rupees as prize pool, which
Now that's a good idea.
just for building the right stock. So please do it. Coming to your question, in general, once the founder receives money, right? Once the fund is in, for them it's a buffet, right? So there's dessert, there's entree, and there are so many things, and they want to pick almost everything. All the skills that they find in people are on high. I think that's where they make the mistake, because they overhire and then they fight. And the other bigger problem which I have seen with most of the early stage founders is that they try and hire resumes which are selling. So the names which really look glamorous, they get presented to the investors. Investors will become super happy. These are very nice names where they have a lot of money. Problem starts is that they stop managing businesses and they start managing people out. Right? All of these guys come with very big people and they are not going to do the work for you. They will hire a team which is going to do the work for them. Right? The challenge is, and I'll try and give a perspective. When you're building this business, it's like a well. And now you have put all of these big guys in small well, they're fighting for existence, they are fighting for glory. Right? Then your business doesn't grow from a well to say a river where everyone can start growing, they can start building their own verticals and businesses. Do not go for those big names. Right? Get the right set of people who are going to help you build the business. Right? And then get the people who are going to start managing these guys. People who are just the other way around. Talk to what hiring at times does not work. We have seen a lot of guys. We have seen some of the most marketing getting fired from
Don't go blue chip, probably take ownership driven hustlers, Shirley. So that's right about it. But coming back to you, Vijay, right? So you mentioned about the 10 to 12 years of experience, right? And I realized that you have been a pilot in the Indian Air Force for 10 years of your career, right? So does that help in any way in terms of instilling the right core values, culture of that initial set of team? Do you carry forward some of those learnings even today? What helped you exactly today with respect to your experience in the past?
Yeah, definitely. I think that has helped, right? But that doesn't mean that you have to really be a pilot to get all these learnings. Right? Anybody who has worked for that long interacting with really smart people and actually contributing to whichever organization you're in, you will learn a lot, right? So it's very important, right? For me, it was very important that every day is a learning for you, right? And you start taking so many initiatives. As an entrepreneur, right? You don't become entrepreneur when you start a company, right? You have that entrepreneur mindset, not from when you came into the job world or whatever, right? You have it. Most of us have it. The moment we are, come to the realize what the real life is. Probably 10th, 11th, 12th, you start seeing this kind of hustling tendencies, right? I think the process of entrepreneurship starts much before you even become an entrepreneur, right? You're learning, your observation around what's happening around. You get into a cab, you talk to the cab driver, and try to learn, what's happening around, right? How is like the cab driver? What are the unit economics? Generally, a lot of you people must have done that. You talk to some subji vendor, you'll try to figure out what the unit economics and all those things, how the business is done. You will keep reading up books, you keep reading up articles, you keep reading blogs in terms of how things generally keep working. And this is not that with an intent to learn what's happening. That is naturally that you just want to be aware of what's happening. I think any person who is contributing meaningfully, right, to any organization is taking up small initiatives in an entrepreneurial way, and he will keep learning to grow, right? So I think experience always plays a good role, right, in terms of identifying what your path ahead is going to be. That doesn't mean that you have to have 10 years of experience getting to the entrepreneurship. I think whatever you do is adding a lot of value to your profile and your thought process. And the day you want to take the plunge is all the action, right? You not realize that all your learnings, what you had, actually is forced to get into action at that point. So I think it is not to be a pilot. Any kind of entrepreneurial experience, even in your thought process, is actually very useful for you to become.
Noted, Ajay. Thank you so much for that. Ajay, coming back to you. So, a lot of your target market consists a lot of first-time investors, like you just mentioned, and millennials. And I would love to Stockgro as well. How does this impact your initial team structure and strategy, right? Because do you have more millennials in the decision-making layer for you, or than an average fintech startup, or is the other way around?
So when we started hiring for them, we were very conscious that my team should be able to relate to my employee. We don't want team to dictate their experience. We want team to feel what they feel, see what they see, hear what they do, and work for the crowd and telling them what to do. My team's average age today is 20 people. So most of the guys are in an experience of about 3 to 5 years, but they really understand it. Almost all of them come back saying, this is what I want to do, or this is what people are doing, this is what I can do. It is so critical, especially when you're building a direct to customer or because you cannot be directing to people, or you cannot be directing customers on what they're doing. It should be just what they're doing.
Shelly will come to you next, right? So, from your journey of creating this, a team for hyper-growth organization that you've built today, right? Are there any key learnings along with some pitfalls that you'd like to highlight that one should avoid for the benefit of the audience here? Because nothing is, away, nobody's away from the pitfalls.
Check.
So, Shivaki, I would like to highlight one fact about this culture, which is in a way kind of weird and different, to be honest. So, we operate on very high level of independence and transparency throughout the org. Now, it has a trade-off, to be honest, because when you pass on that level of information to everyone in the org, there is a lot of brainstorming or any kind of discussion happens across cross-function. Now here, a lot of people even within the company or from the outside, they might think that it's kind of inefficient or chaotic in short term. But then it does translate into compounding learning at individual level, as Vijay talked about, right? That individual who are heading even they have joined for say a very early level role, but if that entrepreneurial spirit is in place, right, and if they get to have the accessibility to the kind of information they need to make those decisions in their day-to-day life, then they align with sort of business priorities well. So the key learning for us is like give that kind of independence to everyone in the org, not just folks who are in tech and product and design, but literally to everyone. And just nurture these ideas, these adjacent use cases these guys are proposing, and just double down on that. Like, just get out of their way, right? And the second biggest learning is do not penalize them for failure. Because obviously, if these people are going to try out new things, if they are going to, in fact, on the contrary, encourage the hypothesis these people are bringing, right? So that is where it's going to end up in your North Star over a period of time. It's not first 2-3 years, it's basically a long journey. Right. And the third thing is also while we do all of this thing, a lot of people we are just a part of the journey. A lot of people would come, go, they would start their own startup, and this is amazing sight to have when someone whom you have worked with from like day zero, they had started their learning journey with you, and they are then starting up and they are really doing good. So those are the wow factor of the journey. And the last thing I would suggest is it's mostly building those attribution tools early on, which is basically any kind of measurement architecture throughout the org and giving that accessibility to everyone so that they start, even if there are a lot of questions, just give that much of accessibility, or the key employees should be flexible and accessible to folks. So you would see in Pratilipi, like literally the top senior leadership would be really accessible, and that would like literally whoever comes to the company new, they are always asked this question that okay, this is very good.
So continuing on that thought of pitfalls, right? So how will I think with pandemic affecting the accountability space, right? So I'm sure there will be a lot of evolving marketing needs to catch up and to learn about. So what were those two key highlights?